Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Sis, what is up? What is tea? It is your girl Saria. And in today's video, I just want to tell y'all, have the audacity. Have the audacity to put yourself on the pedestal. Stop thinking that everybody is smarter than you. Stop thinking that everyone is better than you. Stop thinking that way. Okay? It is literally such a crippling mindset to have. When you're walking around thinking, I'm not going to apply for this job because I'm not smart enough and there's no way I could ever do that. I'm not going to post on YouTube because there's no way anybody would ever listen to me. I'm just not going to be me. I'm not going to do the things that I want to do. I'm going to continuously shrink myself. I'm going to continuously hype up everybody but me. And I'm going to stay stuck, and it's going to cause me anxiety. It's going to cause me fear. It's going to cause me depression. It's going to cause me to not trust myself. No. Stop that. Have the audacity to put yourself on the pedestal. Stop thinking that everybody is smarter than you. That is such a limiting belief. Stop thinking that way. Stop thinking that everything is out of your reach. You want to lose weight. You're sitting here stuffing your face while you're watching weight loss videos on YouTube instead of getting up and doing it because you think that this person is so much better than you. You think this person is so much more disciplined than you. How about this? How about you change your self-concept saying, I can do it. I am smart enough. I am disciplined. I will lose the weight. I can stop eating. I can attract a relationship where somebody is treating me right and I'm not sitting there giving. I am worth it. I am worthy. I am confident. I am hot. I normalize people showing up for me in life. I normalize things going well for me. And it's always a person that the people that be so overly positive. Oh, they want to hype everybody up. The people pleasers. It's always the people pleasers thinking that they're doing something by hyping everybody up but themselves. When really, by you putting everybody else on a pedestal, you are literally just cutting yourself down over and over and over and over. And I'm not saying that you can't support people, you can't be there for people. But when it gets to a point where you're sitting there and you literally have everybody on a pedestal, but you have everything on a pedestal, everything is out of your reach. It's like, how low do you really think of yourself? Right? That's the question. How low do you really think of yourself when you put everything and everyone else above you and your needs? Invalidating yourself. You want to validate everybody but you. And then you don't understand why you can't do anything without feeling like you have to get 11 different people's approval on it. All right. And what happens is when you constantly are seeking other people's approval, you weaken your own intuition. You weaken your own discernment because there are things that are put on your heart that you just need to put motion to. Instead of sitting there questioning yourself, doubting yourself, asking all these other people what to do, you just need to put some motion on it. You just need to put some momentum on it. And you feel it. That's why when you get a good idea or when you get an opportunity or when you get something that's going to benefit you, you feel it. You feel all that momentum within you. But because you're so used to people pleasing, you apply that momentum into asking people for validation. You apply that momentum into self-sabotaging, into procrastinating, into thinking why you won't be able to attain it. You get a good idea, and the first thing that, after you think about how it's going to work for 5 minutes, you spend an hour thinking how it's not going to work. And then next thing you know, you need to talk to all these people about what you should do. Next thing you know, you're oversharing with people that you shouldn't be. No. Put yourself on the pedestal. Okay. You're like, Surya, how do I do this? Change your self-concept. Start speaking life over yourself. I make good decisions. I'm smart. I'm worthy. I'm capable. I can do it. Right? And then put the motion behind it. Right? Me, for example, I'm getting my bachelor's degree online right now in psychology from a really good university here in the Sunshine State. And one thing that held me back for years was telling myself that I'm not a good writer. Because in psychology, you have to write a lot of papers. And I would constantly tell myself, I'm not a good writer. I'm not a good writer. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at articulating my words. I'm just like a waitress. I'm not that smart. I would say that about myself. And I would sit there and talk about, oh, I'm so confident. I sit there and I'd put my lashes on. I'd make sure I look good physically. I'd be sitting there hyping everybody up, and I'd even hype myself up, but it wasn't real. Because when it came down to doing my schoolwork, instead of saying, heck yeah, I got this, let's put some motion to it, or, let me ask for help. It was always, I can't do this. I just can't. Let me just give up. I'm not smart enough. I'm not like these other kids in my class who could, no, bro, oh my God. I am so thankful to God that God has broken. That was a stronghold in my life. And I am so glad that God has broken that off, that I have done the work to break that off in my life. Thank you, Lord. Because it is literally crippling, y'all. That's how I know. And you can mask it with a smile, but it is so crippling. And I'm telling you right now, put yourself on the pedestal. Stop thinking everybody's smarter than you. Stop thinking that everybody's better than you. Excuse me. Stop thinking that everybody's more good looking than you. Stop thinking that everybody just is so much better and just is just perfect and just has none of these problems, and you just have the hardest life ever. Just stop it, because it's not true. It's a lie. It is a straight up lie of the enemy. It is a lie. It is a lie. It is a lie. Okay? And you have to speak life over yourself and change your self-concept. I can do it. You can, I don't know if people know, but you can speak life over yourself. You can pray for anything. You can, sometimes I feel like manifest can be like a little overused, but you can manifest anything. You can speak anything over yourself. You don't just have to take, like me, for example. This stemmed from me just struggling with writing, right? For example, like in high school, right? And I took captive of that for years. You don't have to take captive of it. Just like how you can sit there and say, oh, I'm not good at this. I am good at it. God, help me to become a better writer. Or I am a better writer. I'm attracting people in my life that are going to help me become just things like that. but speak life over yourself. When it comes to dating, even when it comes to dating and relationships, stop thinking, oh, I'm just this, I'm that. I mean, yeah, sure, you could have things to work on. But what I'm saying is that you cannot be mean to yourself through this process of life. You have to love yourself through it, right? So you have things to work on, right? As far as dating, you want to lose a little bit of weight, you want to work on some inner healing, whatever. Okay, I'm doing this out of love. I'm not doing this because, oh my God, all the other, I don't know, women, they're doing this. So I need to make sure I do this because I'm just whatever self-deprecating thing that you might say. No, you have to do it with love, and you have to do it with life, and water that life over yourself. Speak that life over yourself in every situation, and stop thinking that everybody is better than you. Stop thinking that everything is out of your reach. Guess what? You're slender. You're prosperous. You're in a healthy, awesome relationship. You love yourself. You love the home that you're in. You love the skin that you're in. Everything is working out. Wow, everything is so great. Speak that life over yourself. Have the confidence. If you don't have anything else, because you might not even have the confidence yet, have the audacity. Have the audacity to put yourself on the pedestal. Okay? That's it, y'all. I will see you next time. Love you. Bye.